NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida.
Launching the future today. We will partner with industry. We will invest in cutting-edge research and technology. We will set far-reaching milestones. And step by step, we will push the boundaries, not only of where we can go, but what we can do.
An ambitious new direction and new way of doing business.
We are visiting
Embracing a new relationship with the commercial space industry.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to look to the far left, to the flag flying on the flagpole. At the bottom of that flagpole is a little blue box. And that blue box is a countdown clock. Most important clock in the world on the day of launch. Everybody watches it. The outside is the originals from the 1960s. On the buildings on the left are the press boxes, and this is where they would monitor the launch, so you could watch it at home on your TV. Walter Cronkite used to sit out here and tell us about the launches. That was kind of cool. If you look to the right, the flag on the side of the building, it was painted there in 1976 for our centennial. It is 209 foot tall, 110 foot wide. Each stripe is 8 foot wide, large enough for this bus to drive on it, and each star is 6 foot wide, large enough to make a bed. The blue area is as large as a regulation basketball court. It's one big flag, and we're mighty proud of her. They repainted her a few years ago. Took them almost a year to get the job done, and it took 700 gallons of paint to do it. I'm glad I didn't have to help.
And other partners build a multi-user launch complex. With its unique location, important infrastructure, export talent, Kennedy, the ideal space launch and recovery site, government and commercial, 24/7. Our location spans 140,000
उनको कैसे घुसाता शीशे में
research and
उधर बहुत आग लगी हुई है
collaborative community for science, innovation, and application.
We are in NASA.
And in collaboration with NASA, Exploration Point will offer expanded commercial use of the Space Launch Sciences Laboratory and support the scientific users of the International Space Station. Our facility includes multiple launch pads, the space industry's largest vehicle integration facility, world-class processing and test facilities, and a 3-mile-long runway supporting horizontal launch industry.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to look on my right front window, these two little square buildings. There are 3 of them all together. Each one of them is a home for one of the orbiters. When they came back from space, they towed them into their home, checked them all out, make sure everything was A-OK or fixed it, and then they reprogrammed it, got it ready for the next time. And of course, the next times are the last times. The Discovery is in Washington, D.C., and the Endeavor is leaving next month for California. And of course, we're building a new home for the Atlantis. So you have to come back and see her when it's finished next year. It's really going to be cool. Now we're coming up on our alligator pit. Up here on the right, if we're lucky, we're going to see George the alligator, or some manatees, or some different birds. You never know. Let's take a look here on the right and see if George is home. There's George, and Charlie's back there under the trees. George and Charlie.
पानी में था
They're the head of our security. You have no problems, I'll tell you. All right, let's look out my left front window to this road going way out to the far left, to that great big platform out there. That is the south end of the runway, and this is where the orbiter landed when they came back from space. The runway is 3 miles long, and it's one continuous pour of concrete. There's no cracks in it, and the orbiter would come in at 238-mile-an-hour touchdown. That's twice as fast as a commercial flight. And she would take over 2 miles to get stopped. It was quite a sight to see.
Along with specialized aviation